Hi everybody, it's Robin from Talks from the Heart. In this video, I'm going to do a fresh planner lineup and kind of show you the changes that I've made, why I've made them, and what I'm currently using. Now, I thought about doing this later after I had used this one a little bit longer, but honestly, I want to film a haul, and then I want to show some of the stuff that's happening with this, which relates to the haul. So I felt like kind of this was the better one to start with, to kind of give you a foundation of where I'm going and why the changes I've made, the changes that I've made. Okay, so tis the season, you guys. It's about March when people start going, okay, this isn't working for me. I had a big change in January where I had made my own planner without weekly vertical setup out of Astrology, and I didn't like it, and I moved into the Cousin. Now, I still love the Cousin, but I'm going to tell you straight up, I'm shelving this for right now. And I'm going to tell you why. So I'm going to come back to this, and I'm going to show you the things that are staying and that I've showed before. The first one is a B6. It's from Paper Test Designs. I will link the website below. I bought it during her launch in October. I also have been receiving a lot of questions about the cover. This cover is from Happy Scrappy, and I will link the site below. And it also, a code Nessie10 will get you 10% off. And I always say, use codes whenever you can. Don't pay full price if you can help it. The snap closure is from Tokyo Pen Designs. They're always in stock. This is my, oh my gosh, my Sailor Pro Gear Slim that I bought on eBay, and I thought I got a good price, but I paid the regular price. This is one of my favorite pens, you guys. So I have just been using the same ink and this pen. There's a little pen slot here on these little loops, and I thought I have an extra one, but Tokyo Pen Designs, and they're fabulous for adding, just if you have a jelly cover or plastic cover. So this is just stuck on, okay? And it snaps, and then the pen loop, and then this is just stuck on, and it's really, really tight. So the cover is a fabric lace cover, and then she also sells the cover on cover in clear and matte. So you can order the cover with the plastic cover, or you can just get a plain plastic cover. Now, I'm gonna say, if you have a Hobonichi A5, and I think she sells A6 too, I think the covers will work. They might not work because of the pen loop, but I know she sells them for pretty much all her planners, I believe. So check out the website, use Nessie10. And if you remember and you decide to order from Happy Scrappy to get a cover, and you remember to put in notes to seller that you heard this from Talks from the Heart on YouTube, I appreciate it. I don't get anything from that, but it's always good to know when people are giving you free advertising. That's what I think. So, all right. So this is Paper Test Designs. This is my everyday journal. This is just facts. This is not emotional journaling. This is just what happened in the day and what I did, what I accomplished, what I didn't. So I marked a page. Now, let's do this. I am getting rid of currently let's back up just a pinch, and it's going to mean something in a minute. My Hobonichi Weeks, I'm going to shelve for right now, and this is why. When I started this, first of all, in October, I had never had one of these, and I had no clue how wonderful it was. The paper is beautiful. It's Tomoe, I believe it's Tomoe River paper. I didn't do my research, but I think it is. And it has a weekly horizontal layout like this. And so because I had used this method last year for my Hobonichi Weeks for a little bit of memory keeping, quick memory keeping, it didn't even dawn on me that I could absorb this process into this planner, which is what now I've done. I did a couple of weeks, and I kept thinking, why are you forcing this? I was forcing and I'll show you now. I was forcing this side to be something that just didn't come naturally to me, and it was to write down something good that happened that day. And honestly, I don't want to think that hard at the end of the day. I just want to write down what happened and then just, you know, move on. So this isn't a big time commitment. I'm going to uncover this because you go ahead and read this. This is nothing private, and this is going to come out when I do my health journal update video. But so what I thought I could just draw, see here, let's go to the, I'm sorry about my cuticles. It's just, I've been really stressed out lately and just picking at my cuticles. So this is very reminiscent of the Hobonichi weeks. And so what I did was here is I just drew a line all the way across so that I could just do this process here. It's gotten, you know, it kind of frustrates me because I put a lot of money and time and effort into this, and I may go back and fill it in from this, but right now I'm going to shelve this because it's just too redundant. It's just getting to the point where, and stuff is about to slide off my desk. Hang on. It's getting to the point where I'm just like, why are you doing 8 things that are all the same? And you can see here that I would take the time to do the word of the day, but then the weekly recap I wasn't doing. Look at this. It just, and then I'd say, oh, you need to do that. And I'd be like, yeah. And I just let it go. So it looks really good at the end of the year, and it's really fun to peek through it. And so I may go back and backfill it in because, you know, I love doing stickers and I love doing sticker kits. You can see that I decorated ahead because I've done videos with this and I love it. But at this point in time, I'm going to spend my energy here. And I think that's what happened was I started getting just exhausted and pooped by all the things that I had. I'm going to just set that weeks down. I started getting exhausted and pooped by all the things that I was doing. And I also think that because I added my health journal, where if you watch my channel, you know about this, I got diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. And so I'm keeping this, and it takes a lot of time. And I'm like, I'm starting to get exhausted. And I'm also starting to reevaluate how I'm spending my time. And I want to read more books. I want to spend more time just with Cooper. You know, he's getting older, and I need to be more diligent about exercising him a little bit more. You know, when he was younger and stuff, I had no issue. We went on a walk every day, and I don't know why, but this year I've just slid off the wagon with that. So I guess what started happening is my gut just started not feeling okay with all the time I was spending in all these different planners. And also it was really convenient to be able to absorb the process from the Hobonichi weeks into this B6 from Paper Test Designs. So I think I've kind of touched on that. It's really fun to decorate, and I am using the stickers from Planning with Kay to just in this section here in the monthly to just write down my overall general feeling of the day. I love these. I love this shop. And so I've showed these in previous videos, but they are so much fun. And she has tons of them that you can pick from. Worst day ever, bad day, best day ever, feeling tired, feeling sick, great news. So I'm still doing that. The magnetic charms, this one was a gift. I don't know where it's from. The magnetic charms are from Planning with Kay along with the scripture cards. She has a great shop, you guys, and there's a code below. So pretty much, I'm not going to say that again. I'm going to try not to say that again because I don't like to sound like an infomercial. But, and this is from Krels Creations. She has adorable subscriptions and adorable shop. I just want to tell you, it's always the discount codes and the links are always in the description box. You don't even have to like fuss with asking me. I pretty much am pretty diligent If you don't see it, and I do mention the shop, obviously ask me, because it might be a new shop that I've forgotten, but I generally keep them all the same. So this is, where did my pen go? Oh, here it is. This is kind of like my daily recap journal, and this is working great. And I just love that now next year I know that I can absorb the weeks into this, and so I probably won't be buying a Hobonichi Weeks unless it's for my work. Okay, the other one that I'm consistently using, I use this numerous times a day, and this is my standard size TN, and it is the books are from Planning with Kay. It's Tomoe River paper, and I do have her plastic cover on top of both books. I really appreciate you guys. When I did my journal, my new standard journal setup video, and I was having issue with this, everybody was so helpful. And I also have these removable sticker books coming, because I agree that would be super helpful. So these, everything that I say is from Amazon is also linked in my storefront. You just follow the Amazon link and you'll find everything that you need to find there. So this credit card holder is a double-sided one, and Planning with Kay was super helpful in linking that for me, and so I've linked it for you. I love this thing because I love to decorate. This dashboard is also from hers. So this I decorate, let's see if I can get, this is an emotional journal. My morning pages, I pretty much use two shops. I have Planning with Kay and then Southern Belle Plans, and I have codes for them. So I just decorate the pages so that it's a nice, fun place for me to come and write. I just bought this Esterbrook Esty in the ebony with the gold trim, and it's, oh, I love this pen. I love this pen. So I was not even just that long ago, I was using numerous pens, and I even have it here because it's been sitting on my desk. I was using numerous pens, and I may continue to do that, but right now I'm just enjoying having the one pen. This is a Moturn cover that she gifted me, which I'm so grateful for. And then the bookmark is from Southern Belle Plans, which I also, isn't that pretty? Which I love. So I have it back here as decoration. And I just write my morning pages, my evening pages, and I just blob up on the page. I don't worry about if it makes sense. If I switch subjects every sentence, no worries. And then the front book is where I write my prayers, scripture writing. I've really been enjoying this process. When I sit down to pray, well, I don't sit down, I pray all day. Sometimes I'm just like in my head, Lord, thank you so much for the blessings that you've given me. I mean, to me, that's a prayer. But if I'm writing, if I'm worried about something or I'm writing something down, it's usually just one quick page where I just kind of just talk to God on the paper. I don't know if everybody thinks I'm weird, but I've really been loving the process. And I have Southern Belle Plans stickers here, and just gorgeous. And I tucked them right here. I know people said I could trim them and put them in here. I don't know if this is staying or going. It's kind of just taking up space, but this is my journal. Still going strong on that. Okay, this Erin Condren vertical. I'm not even going to say I hang my head in shame. First of all, it's stinking adorable. Pookie Bear Cuties. I've only done the monthlies. Adorable. Adorable. Do I have April done? Adorable. I mean, I love it. And I love sticker books. But this was to be, like last year, just kind of like memory keeping via planner stickers. And honestly, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever going to get to it. And I have to just say that sometimes life makes a shift, and you just have to kind of learn to reprioritize and say, okay, that's okay. Let it go. Again, gonna shelve this, not gonna totally throw it out. Meaning everybody's like, no, don't throw it. But I'm not going to just give up on it at this point. But right now, you know, I've been through a lot the last 2 months, changing my eating habits, really having a health scare. And a lot of my energy has been absorbed with the health journal. And, you know, it's just one of those things. So I think I just really need to catch my breath and just be okay with that. So that brings us to the gigantic major change. And that is, yes, I went from an Ace 5 Stalogy into the cousin, where thoroughly enjoyed this. I'm just gonna shelve it for right now. I'm not going to, again, just like the Erin Condren Vertical, I'm not going to worry about it. In the grand scheme of things, it's just a planner. And I just cannot be, let's say this. I can't be shamed into continuing with the planner that isn't, well, one, you know, Mary, my best friend Mary hates it when I say this. It brings me joy. And sometimes I use that as an excuse to overspend, but I can't be shamed into staying in a planner that doesn't bring me joy, that feels like I'm constipated and trying to like have a bowel movement every day. And sorry if that was TMI, but you know, do you know what I'm saying? It's like you go into it and you're like, ugh, I can't be bothered. This got to that point. I don't hate it. I still love the cousin, you guys. I still love it. But right now, it's not where I want to spend my time. And when it got to, so these daily pages, let me say this. When it got to March, where I had to decorate the March daily pages, I just didn't want to do it. And I thought, I've got to make a switch. So I made this switch a little bit ago, and I'm in a standard TN, and because, let me show you this. Some days was just like this, literally. And then I had the burden of, and I'm going to say it's a burden. I had the burden of going back and doing vertical spreads for memory keeping, which I love looking at them. I don't particularly, let me say this. I've never bonded with vertical spreads, but I love looking at them and I love sticker kits. So it's a quandary for me, you guys. It really is. It's just like, I don't know how to get, I don't know how to get okay with it. And I think this is like my 6th year where I've tried and tried. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just, and I don't want to say I'm evolving, because that's not fair, because, you know, I think it's just, my life is just shifting right now and I need to just lean into it. So this would be some of the days. And so each morning I would sit down and I would try to write a daily to-do list. Now, one thing about me is I don't have anybody that I live with that presses me to, absolutely have to do the dishes no matter what. If I don't do them, there's nobody here making me, okay? So when I make a to-do list, if it doesn't get done, it's not a gigantic big deal. But at some point throughout the week, it has to get done. So I was writing stuff down like took a nap, paint nails, change purses, just to fill up space. And when I kind of, you know, looked back on what is it that I'm not feeling okay with, I thought, I'm just writing stuff just to take up space. I'm not really utilizing this. So, you know, we all say it, right? Have the planner work for you. Don't work for the planner. And I felt like I was working for the planner. And I just thought, you know, I really only need a place to make a general to-do list and just each day pick 1 or 2 things. And if life happens, then it happens. And so, yeah, I don't know. I put so much work and effort into this, but again, I have to let it go. So I have to put this back. I'm trying to choose my words. I was so in love with this standard. I don't know what happened. And in the day, I started in a TN, not a standard. I I did lots of different sizes, but I never bonded with the standard size TN. And the second I touched this book, I can't explain it. The second I touched this and I started writing in it, I couldn't get enough. So I blame Planning with Kay. She's like, why me? Well, I have to blame somebody, right? You know? No, not really. I own my shit. Okay. So this is a Moterm, which I actually like better than Traveler's Company because I like the elastic here, not in the back. And this is a charm that I got, oh gosh, forever ago. And it was a paper clip, and I just took it off the paper clip and added it to a lobster claw. And so I have a Clenna, which is it? Oh. Okay, so this is just your standard Clenna in the brown. I feel like the color just went funky on me. I did add my own rivets, which I'm going to talk about in my haul video, so we're not going to spend a lot of time on that. And then I added my own sticky pockets. I couldn't believe the Traveler's Company sticky pockets were so expensive. They were like $15, and I'm like, what? So I have my Pookie Bear Cuties card, my Okie Plans out of my control card, and then I've got some sticky notes from Cloth and Paper. This is a total, well, not total, functional planner. You guys, I bought the undated from Traveler's Company. I won't do that again because I didn't realize that honestly, I'm so out of the loop with Traveler's Company. I didn't even realize that I was buying the wrong thing. So here I'm still keeping track of the weather and then all my appointments. Okay. I haven't even decorated this. These scripts are from Pookie Bear Cuties. And so I just put it up here. I will probably go in later and decorate it with some fun stickers. And yeah, I have some stuff I want to show you, but I'll do it in the haul video. And so I just went through and did date dots, clear transparent from Pookie Bear Cuties. I did all of the birthdays. So I absorbed as much as I could that was important from the cousin into this standard insert. All right. And all the birthdays. Okay. And then in the back, there's extra months, 2 extra months, which I probably, if I have to, will just use for notes. And then here I'm going to add my wish list and my master to-do list, okay, which I haven't done because I really just wanted this to settle in. And so before I spent the time transferring things that I know I'll need in here, I think I did do the master to-do list in here. This section is a horizontal weekly, and I'm going to just write in the date. And then here you can see the week ahead. I've just filled in the general stuff that always happens. All right. And here so this is the current week. I'm filming on Sunday the 3rd. And just to use stickers, because I still love them, is I grabbed out my mini stickers, which I have a whole bunch of them in this little gum holder. Okay. Hobby Lobby, you guys. Hobby Lobby has this gum. So does the grocery stores. I think it's extra gum or something, but it fits these little mini stickers. So I have that in the basket. But here's what I'm talking about. Okay. Listen, this stuff, this stuff's going to happen today because it's only going to take me a little bit. The book journal, I've been rewriting that for weeks. I need to get on that because I do want to fill it out. I'm going to start making Cooper's food again, Windex the windows, video ideas. So brainstorm, list making. And again, I haven't spent any time stickering this up because I wanted to make sure it stuck. Okay. This is a no brand. Well, I thought it was Traveler's Company, but it's not marked. And I got a pack of 3 for like $8.99. Hello. Now, am I in love with the paper? No, it's pretty thick, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And you know, honestly, the first morning that I opened this up, I felt a little empty. Like I thought, there's nothing else to do. Like I just would look here and then I'd have time to journal and read. So it's really doing what I wanted it to do. And that is free me up for other things. And then I'm not burdened with decorating my cousin pages, with trying to come up with a list of minute things that for me, okay, remember, for me, really didn't matter. It doesn't matter to me that I changed out my purse. It doesn't matter to me that anymore that I took a nap. It used to. I used to want to keep track of all of that stuff. And now I'm like, nah, don't care. I'm going to just, do other things with my time. So I had a Foxy Fix sticky pocket that I put back here. And then I added the minis that I knew for sure that I would use consistently. And I do have one of those reusable sticker books coming, which I probably will put in the middle here, the middle elastic. And again, I don't know if I'm gonna really decorate this up or not. I probably will, because I've got some planning with Kay stuff that came, and they're gorgeous dashboards. So I just had to take a breath, and before I started plunking my stuff that I had spent money on, that's gorgeous, before I started doing anything with it. So that is the big change. I feel like now I've kind of set a foundation for the next video. And so I really appreciate you guys watching. Now listen, I hope that this, well, first of all, I hope you had fun watching the video. You guys, I always want you to have fun watching the videos. And secondly, I hope that this, kind of like, if you're struggling, oh, here's my like master to-do list in the front. If you're like, I'm not feeling this, what is happening? Sit down and have a chat with yourself, you guys. And remember, it's, I don't want to minimize money that's spent. You know what? I always say this, I don't mind spending money. I hate wasting money. So that's what I struggled with the most. I sat miserable for at least 2 weeks in the cousin, and I didn't know why. And then I sat down and had a conversation with myself, like, what's the problem? And then I realized all the things that I've mentioned. Then the standard happened, and then I went, oh my goodness. And this is not expensive. This is gorgeous leather. It smells beautiful. Just smells beautiful. And there's 3 different colors on Amazon, a black, coffee, and then this is the brown. And it's Moterm, and it's $28, and you get all the stuff with it, you guys. You get 3 inserts, a plastic sleeve, you get the cardboard sleeve, you get a pen holder. I mean, I even have it right here. I was gonna sign off, and then you know what happens. I got this, which I don't think I'll use. I got jump bands, this plastic sleeve, and then the cardboard sleeve, $28. Honestly, you know what? And if you're talented, which I am not, you could take those inserts and do a bullet standard size TN, where you drew out your own layout. You wouldn't have to order the extra ones. Now, I'm not talented like that. I can't do that. I refuse. I suck at it. So, all right. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I hope this helped or encouraged you, or you just had fun watching it. And I'm jealous if you're totally doing great with your lineup, because I feel like I am now, but I also felt that way when I moved back into the cousin. So I'm not going to speak too soon. All right. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and always enjoy today. Bye, everybody.